Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next level tactics. From offsite and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition. Now, here's your host, Timothy Carter.
Thanks for joining me on the podcast. Today we're going to talk about online reputation management and using SEO to defend your online brand and reputation. So we all know the internet has the potential to make or break your online brand. With the advent of social media, it's become even more easy to build or destroy your reputation. That's the reason ORM, or Online Reputation Management, has evolved to become a specialized service. Your reputation on the net can be subjected to a lot of volatility. Do something awesome and you're liable to get liked, shared, and followed by a huge number of loyal fans overnight. But if you do something off-putting, boom, down goes your carefully constructed professional image. If you think your online reputation is doing all right, you might be correct, but you might not. While you may be seeing positive reviews about yourself or your business, you really need to, quote unquote, listen beyond what you can hear because, the internet is populated by all sorts of noises. Someone could have posted something defaming statements against you somewhere. There might be negative posts on a certain social media about your operation. While you only checked out the first page or two of Google search results for anything about your business, the pages further down might be sprinkled with content that could prove damaging to your reputation both on and offline. So, the key to keeping your internet reputation sparkling clean is to pay close attention to what people say about you. Paying close attention should be something you do concurrently with your efforts to fill the search engines and social media avenues with as much information about your activities. Your success online rests on how well you optimize your site for the key terms that you would like your business to dominate and your ideal customers are doing searches for. However, it's equally crucial to address any addressable or questionable issues that might be raised about your business, and you must address them quickly. So, how do you set out to listen in on what people are saying about your business? Well, as e-commerce evolves at a dizzying speed, it spins off new acronyms and even new fields at an amazing rate. A new subdivision of public relations, largely the offspring of SEO, is the field of reputation management. This new type of public relations activity addresses the matter of negative search engine results, which can be devastating to e-commerce success. Many sites ask for feedback in the increasingly interactive arena of cyberspace, and of course, feedback can be positive or negative. Any e-commerce vendor wants to publicize its positive feedback, obviously, and kind of hush up those negative responses. E-commerce sellers thrive or wither, on the basis of customer feedback after purchases. So how do you deal with the bad ones? Your first step is to correct the problem that the bad review is complaining about in the first place. This seriously is just common sense and applies to brick and mortar businesses just as much as an e-seller. If you can turn a dissatisfied customer into a happy one, he or she may remove that negative feedback item and perhaps even submit a new review, gushing over your responsiveness to their feedback. If posted information is simply incorrect, it may be sufficient to point that out and the negative comment may be removed. Legal challenges of libelous sites, are even a possibility, but man, that's a deep rabbit hole to go down. Another corrective measure might be garnering positive references on authoritative third-party sites. Press releases are a time-honored tool of public relations, and they can be used in this way. Like any other tool of PR, reputation management can involve abuse. Sellers have been known to offer discounts as reward for positive reviews, which can get you in trouble. So, After all, what is the best solution for the small-time e-commerce entrepreneur or the growing startup who may not want to pay top dollar for a reputation management concern? So here are some possibilities that can be part of your DIY portfolio. Turn to your customers, your loyal fans hopefully, and ask them for positive feedback. While it would be inappropriate to offer them discounts in return, it is legitimate to discreetly make it clear to them that a good relationship between the customer and the firm, perhaps involving a positive review, will benefit both parties in their future commercial relationship. This is not rocket science or anything particularly new. Merchants need to be nice to the customers, and when they are nice, the customers will be happy and will say so. Seems like that's common sense, right? Another one would be set up a legitimate blog. It's not unethical to hire bloggers for this, to blog positively about topics related to your product. Another one would be get yourself a guest post gig on other blog sites related to your product. Obtain the same sort of opportunities for your writing staff and your PR team. Use these opportunities to garner positive name recognition for what you do. Obviously, register with directories like Yelp and others and solicit reviews there. Of course, make sure that the product or service referenced by the directory is one that will produce a positive response among users. Again, be nice to your buyers and they will be nice to you. Establish relationships with third-party sites that can talk about your site. Get some interviews. Use all of the time-honored techniques of old-style public relations and advertising. Press releases are good possibilities, of course. Each of these releases and interviews needs to be promoted with good SEO techniques and other SEM practices. Upload some YouTube videos and push them with keywords. Another one would be maintain a presence on public forums. Engage the writers to do the same, making sure that they do not violate the boundaries of truthfulness or ethics in what they say there as well. Monitor your success or lack thereof with alerts that can be placed on Yahoo, Google, Twitter, and other sites. These media concerns will let you set up alerts, about search results that will let you know how you're doing. So with a combination of the new techniques of reputation management used ethically and the time-honored techniques of the old school garden variety public relations, you can keep your website entity in the clear with a good online profile and healthy search results going forward. So there are some tools that can help you make or break your brand online. Google Alerts is number one. It's a marvelous online tool that enables you to zero in on any topic or news area you want. It's highly customizable, so you can set an alert for any topic that interests you, including yourself or your company. The alerts are sent to your email at whatever frequency you prefer. One of the great things about Google Alerts is that you receive alerts on the freshest news or commentaries that are published on whatever topics you register to be alerted on. Number two would be social media tools. It's impossible to ignore the enormous opportunities that social media has to offer, both positive and negative. It has served as a medium for businesses to promote their products and services, and customers are largely choosing it as their most preferred tool for airing their complaints. You can program Twitter and Facebook, two of today's leading social tools, to track mentions about your business. You can also use these sites to track mentions about your competitors and study what the public is saying about them as well. So by using social media to track mentions of your business, you can respond to consumer concerns immediately, show your appreciation for any positive comments, and diffuse threatening discussions that could potentially destroy your reputation. When you're proactive in this way and you maintain a high profile across the web, this shows potential customers that you stay fully aware of any issues relating to your business and that you are always ready to resolve them with people in a quick and timely manner. So, wrapping this up, make the most of the tools available to you on the internet for proper online ORM. They are at your disposal so you can pay close attention to what people are saying about you and your business, and most of them are free to use. Employ them to your advantage before the damage gets too costly to handle or recover from. And that is it for today's episode. If you need some help with some ORM work, if you need some content creation based upon your needs for your online reputation management, come on over to SEO.co and schedule a time to have a free consultation. Learn how we can help you scale your ability to outwrite and outrank your competition.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show, and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.